First question is always, what is a service desk? Okay, so if I tell a straight point, that is very easy. But if I tell a story, then it is not much easy. But I will tell a very small story, guys. Do not stick into that story. Do not stick into story because a lot of different scenarios are there. There is, this is me, I am getting internet from internet service provider, right? ISP, internet service provider. This can be like a Airtel, Jio, right? So Airtel is providing internet service, Jio providing internet service, BSNL providing internet service, U broadband providing internet service. Okay, Hathway, ACT, different kind of internet service providers are there. We're providing service. For example, I have taken a Airtel connection. Airtel internet I am taking. Okay. Now I am not getting internet since last 1 hour or last 2 hours or maybe from last night or maybe since morning. I'm not getting internet. So what I have to do it? So as a normal person, like we don't troubleshoot, right? So we don't. So only thing is we are not getting internet. What we do? Contact Airtel customer care. Contact Airtel, right? So what is this customer care will people will do it? So they'll ask a question. They'll ask a question. So is a LEDs are blinking or not? Router having a LEDs, right? So remove all this. So I will put a Wi-Fi router. Airtel something, so whatever it is, you can go through any name. Now we are see this is a different Airtel routers are there. You can you see LED status. These are the LED status. Fiber optical connections. Now we are getting fiber optical also there. This backside connection is from outside. We are getting a wire from the outside. Fiber optical connection from ISP. Okay, fiber optical wire, like there is junction box from there to here. We are getting fiber optical to this router. Okay, this part having a modem. So first it will understand this fiber optical communication, convert into electrical form or their understanding level. Okay, and so making establish a internet. Then we can get the internet from Wi-Fi or wired connection. This is the black one is power. This is LAN connection to go to see system directly. And this is a telephone wire. You can see this part is telephone wire. Some are like with antennas, some are no antennas. Okay. So whatsoever it is, guys, when you see here it is, there is a LED status. Just the point is, you given a complaint, I am not getting internet. What you will ask, did you check the routers LED status or not? There is a LEDs like a, what are the LEDs are blinking? Is the backside connection is good or not? Your Wi-Fi password is correct or not? Correcting this symbol is showing like this or not? So they will ask questions. So this is the LEDs are blinking or not? So make sure that is yes, it is blinking. Right? So based on that, so they will understand where is the problem. Either it is a router problem or it can be a PC problem. It can be a router's problem or it can be a power connection problem or a backside wire problem or maybe problem is at a service or problem at middle, some boxes are there now, the routers between your ISP to customer. So maybe there is a problem is occurred, wiring problem like that. So so this is a person will understand, first of all, ask some questions to understand what is exactly problem it is. So based on that, so they will give support. So please check the LEDs. Please turn off your router and turn on the router. So make sure it is these LEDs are blinking or not. Okay, connect and disconnect kind of stuff. Okay, so troubleshooting, basic troubleshooting. Next, they will check from their system whether bill is paid or not. Okay, bill paid or not. So if you don't pay the bill, so you won't get internet. The bill is paid or not. That kind of stuff is there. Okay. Now, so it sometimes they can fix the issues from their end. Maybe they'll go to computer and then they do something from their end. So there is certain issue it is occurred at their end. They'll fix from their end. Or maybe they will send a person to check physical inspection. They'll check a send a person to physical inspection. So why are this entire thing I am telling a story? It's all about a you raise the issues. You got a problem, and problem should solve. Got a problem, okay, you are not getting internet, and problem should be okay, that's the point. The point. Service provider provide a service. The voice is not. Service provider provide a service. Any interruption is occurred at service provider, so immediately to give complaint, then only we'll get a service again. Otherwise, like I'm not getting internet, I didn't given any complaint. So other person also may not know, right, whether you are getting internet or not. So compulsory. And how to give? So different ways. You can call the person, you can go directly, or maybe there is a website. Through website, you can able to give a complaint or applications regarding that one. This is a small story. It is like here is a person is getting an issue or required some information or required an upgradation. For example, I'm getting 50 Mbps internet. I want to upgrade to 100 Mbps. So what you have to do? Contact service provider. Contact service provider. So you want to change of service. You are not getting issue, but you want to change the service. You want a prize money or you want a bill amount kind of stuff. You want to pay the bill related issues, connectivity related issues. Okay, so whatever it is, we are a contractor service provider. In service providers, the people who are trying to help you they will understand your requirement and they fulfill your requirement. Okay, they give the just for a normal guys. So I said no, so forget this story. I will tell a lot of stories in this one. Okay, if you stick to one story, it is big. Here it is. What is the service desk? It is intended to provide a single point of contact. It means when you are contacts, then the service desk person will understand the user requirement. Okay, and they'll support to the customer, or maybe they will forward this issue to a person who can able to handle the issues, or technical employees, or anything. Ah, service desk is intended to provide a single point of contact. The service desk is a single point of to meet the communication needs for both users and IT employees. Service desk is intended to provide a single point of contact, SPOC. Okay, so remember single point of contact. It's to meet the communication needs of both user and IT employee. Same here it is. When I'm trying to reach a technician, here I don't know, no? So who is the technician? Who is the person who is going to clear my doubt? Who is the person is going come and repair my internet related? I don't know. So what I'm done, I'll contact the customer care or a service desk. Service desk people will help me, or they'll forward query to the, the particular team. Okay, particular team, particular, the related department, like a billing related. So service desk people don't know so how to resolve this. Yeah, billing issue is it is a billing issue. So they will send to the billing desk related account department or a management department. Okay. Next one is like, for example, I need a change of services. What kind of installation I have, what kind of router I have, what kind of connection I have. So anything is required to change, I will change. So this is what is the meaning of single point of contact. So we'll get it, this single point of contact, guys. So slowly. Service desk is it's give provide a initial support to the customers. Service desk is provide a initial support to the okay. If customer require some support, like if they will provide initial support, understand customer requirement, understand customer issues, provide information to the customer what is the required, like a customer asks for a certain information or some permission or something like what as per his requirement, also provide a related information. Escalate the issues. So if you are unable to resolve the problem on your own, then you have to escalate the issues to a particular department to manage the ticket. So ticket, create the ticket, raise the ticket, monitor the ticket, closure, surveys, all these things we do. Satisfy both customer needs and IT service provider objects. What is a customer needs? Customer required a service. What is IT provider objects? Means we provide a service. It should be reached to the customer. I'm taking internet, okay, from the Airtel. So Airtel provider, Airtel is a provider. What is his object? Give the continuous service to the customer. I am the customer. I want the internet continuously without any internet. So there is a certain terminologies to manage in the service desk, like a event, alert, incident, problem, change of the services, service request kind of stuff, monitoring, and the certain terminologies like SLA, OLA, UC kind of stuff is also important in service desk. Very simple, guys. What is a service desk? Service desk is a single point of contact. Okay, to meet a communication needs of both user and IT, or you can say between. Also, you can say between, but don't change this point. So, single point of contact between user and the service provider, or maybe user and the IT technician, IT supporting, and IT employees. Yes, here it is. So what is this service desk, ticket, customer, technical team like that? What is this kind of stuff? The customer got an issue. Customer got an issue, or customer required something, some information. So something you want to report, or you want to change something. A first of all, the bottom lines read clearly. Service provider provide a service to the customer. Right? Service provider provide a service to the customer. The customer is getting service. Now, if in case customer required information or a query or he report an issue like there is some problem, he got it, want to report it, or you want to change of services. or they reach the service desk. Okay, so what they do, customer is trying to reach the service desk, okay, and ask for the support. So what is the service desk people will do it? Service desk people ask some questions. So what is the requirement? What is an issue? Okay, like that. So collect the information. So based on the what customer is. Okay. So service desk, what it will do, it create a ticket. In a ticket, it mentions about who is the customer, what kind of requirement he wanted. Is it some incident like it's an issue, some problem he is facing? It's like it is an issue. Or he wanted some change of services, or you want asking some access permissions. Okay. So what is the customer? Who is the customer? What kind of help he required? Okay. And who is responsible to take care of this issue? Either same the service desk person or maybe some other person who is involved in who is know this particular issue to handle. Okay. So who is going to be handle the issue? Okay. Or it can be like a so about what is a customer requirement. So you will ask customer, so what is the issues and all. So we have to mention in the ticket. Okay, how long is getting. Okay, so like this the points. Okay, so we have to mention the ticket. Put the ticket into the line. So then the person who is assigned for this ticket, either self or it can be a certain person is getting this ticket. Will open the ticket, see the content in the ticket, who is the customer, what kind of issue it is, okay, how to contact the customer, and how then it is understand an issue and try to resolve the issue. Once issue is resolved, inform to the service desk, issue is resolved, customer is satisfied, and close the issue. That is the total ticket management. So before closing the issue, make sure that is problem is resolved. If problem is not resolved and it is still we need to close the ticket, then what to do? Problem is not resolved, ticket is closed. Problem is solved, ticket is closed. Problem is waiting for some approval. Currently it is closed. Once we got an approval, then we'll create another one. Okay. So different type of closures are there. So again, I'm telling guys, what is a service provider? Provide a service to the customer. What kind of services? Like internet services, IT services, like application services, web services. We are using YouTube, right? This is the streaming services. YouTube is a streaming services. This is Docs. Okay, software as a service. Google Docs, Office 365, software as a service type. Right? Some are providing applications, some are providing internet, some are providing web applications, some are provide some like streaming medias, okay, OTT platforms. These are all providing a service to the customer. Customer is getting a problem, contact service provider, get help. Not only a problem, guys, it's a customer will contact service providers, service desk. So any for information, queries, service report or a issue report, change of services, okay, access permissions, anything, he will contact a service desk. Service desk people should understand what is the customer requirement, give the initial support, create a ticket, mention customer information, customer requirement, type of requirement, the requirement priority, customer related issues, priority is also there. Some are urgent, some are high, some are low, some are medium. Impact, impact, priorities mentioned in the ticket, impact of the issue, okay, priority of the issue, okay, what is the customer related note, customer related node. Okay, so what is your observation? What are the things you should do it? Assign to a person who can able to handle this situation, either self or it can be a particular team. Okay, assign the ticket to the team or self. First of all, we start with the investigation. What is an issue? Who is the customer? So it can be resolved from our desk, or maybe you have to go personally. Okay, so fix the issue, close the ticket. That's it. You guys understand this part? The cycle.
Yes, sir.
Next one is, guys, go to this line. I will share this PPT anyway, but go to this particular line. Okay, so okay, simply copy the, where are we? Okay, in this one, this is given by BMC only, but I have taken only one part. But in this part, we can get a lot of things: ticket, incident, problem, service request. Okay, guys, never think service desk is a very small profile, or why we should learn the service desk. We learn so many other things, like I learn cloud. I learn cloud. Then I will do work on a cloud, or maybe I will learn cyber security, or I will learn some Java development. I will learn Python, or I will run database. So you say like a SAP, okay, okay. So like you tell that, sir, I will learn this one technology. I want to work in this technologies. But you know, learning of service desk is how useful it is. Normally, because we are talking in the service desk manner, we are talking in the troubleshooting of hardware and networking manner only. But service desk is not about only hardware support, network support, and all. Service desk is not belongs to any particular technology. The person is belongs to the technology. Okay? Person who is working is like for example, I'm working in like there's a person sending a request. You need a EC2 instant. AWS, you want a EC2 instant. You don't know how to create it. Is asking a service desk request. I want a EC2 request. So you are the person who is working on the cloud technologies. So how is request? To the service desk tools only, like a Zira or maybe ServiceNow or a BMC, Helix or Zoho. So whatever it is, you will trying to reach the service desk person to ask his requirement. Then what you do? Because you are the person knows the technology, cloud technology, understand the issues, and will resolve it. Or maybe there is a person who having basic idea, not skill. What this person will do it? Whenever he got the requirement, he'll forward to the this person. So this person will take care of that requirement. Or maybe there is another team. Your project is related to the Java development project or web development project. You are the web developers, and here it is a client. Client want this application. This is the client. This is the developer, and here is the technology. But this is the part they highlight the technology. So he got some issue, some error it is showing at this place, or maybe you want to change certain things in the application. What he will do it? He'll contact the team using service desk applications, mails, or anything. But it is a report, like I want to change it, I want to access it, I want there is a error. He report, and these guys will understand what is the customer getting in issues. Immediately he verified what is happened, and immediately he check the setting, and okay, so we will change the requirement. Okay, and get back to the customer. Now it is working or not like. Okay. So it is purely depends upon the technology, guys. Okay. As a fresher, you are entering with just a service desk, but once you are enter, depends upon different technologies working base. You may work on a different place. It depends upon projects and other things. But how to become build our career once you are got into the HCL? How to build it? Start learning. At least if you are free now, so you can learn a lot of technologies. Already I told freely available things also. So try to learn, practice. So it is help you to faster into the dedicated to a single technologies or maybe particular technology. The growth is based on your skills. Growth is based on the technology you learn. Okay. And for everything, for whatever the position you are in the different technology, whatever the position it is, service desk technologies are very useful. Service desk software, service desk technologies, okay, all very useful. So that's my point. The compulsory, do not ignore the service desk. Okay, so what is the ticket? All service desk events start with a ticket. Okay, so ticket is a historical document, details a service event such as an incident, problem, or a service request. Okay, so tickets govern and control how service events is processed. There are used to route events between different resources of solution. To record all events information about a request and including user notes, technician notes, workflow information for how the ticket was handled, ticket resolution, other critical processing. The last line also will read it, but the last line is very important. What is a ticket, guys? A customer got certain issues or certain requirement, like a certain change of services or access of a particular service or information, or he is trying to report a incident. The service desk once received that information, once they received information from the customer, you will create a ticket. But based on the ticket only, we will try to resolve the issues. So we can understand what is an issue, when it is occur, where it is occur, what is the position of issue, it's solved, resolved, what is the priority of an issue, what is customer given a information, what is the technician is telling about it. Okay, so who is handling? The first person who is handling, next person is handling. Okay, what is the solutions they made it? Now it is successful or not successfully resolved or not. Okay, so these are all mentioned in the ticket. That's it is a ticket is a historical document that details service events. Ticket can document a single incident or a service request. In a ticket, so in a ticket, either a single incident you can report or a service request. A single service request can be there, or it can be grouped together, control different several incident as a problem. It means multiple tickets will come together and become like a grouping for a problem kind. I will tell incident, service request, problem kind of stuff, but understand what is ticket. Ticket is a backbone of your service desk. It is used for every single service item hits the service desk. So whenever you got a issue from the customer, obviously ticket will be created and it mention what is the issue or a request. Understand? Okay, guys, here it is. So from starting of service desk and I'm telling the customer, but here when I start with a public customer, right? Generally I'm taking internet. I have got a call and I will contact. So that is what I'm trying to tell. But this the customers are different from one kind of IT service to another kind of service. The customers are different. Okay, so we'll see the customer kind of stuff. A person who buys a goods or a service from a shop or a business. I went to a shop and purchased something. There it is. The people call me customer, right? I'm a customer of the shop. Or maybe I have taken a service, like maybe a internet service, or maybe a web service, or maybe it is some IT or non-IT service. That is also you are taking a service from a business. They are a customer, but there is an internal customer. Who is this internal customer and external customers? We'll see. Guys, this is an organization. This is a organization, and here is my service desk, technical teams, or maybe it is mixer. Okay, and I have people who are working in the organization. I will give you my example only. So when I go to Hyderabad office, it has happened for me 2 times. That's why I'm telling this story. I went to the office and I try to connect it to their Wi-Fi router with my laptop. Okay, because of this MAC binding, I have taken a routers, name and IP address. Then I given a sorry router name and password I have taken, and I enter the password for the router, and I want to get a connectivity. Because of this MAC binding, so what the people are done, so what there is, so they're only specific certain MAC addresses are there. Only it is give a connectivity for a specified MAC addresses. Not everyone. Even you know the password, you can't get a connection. Can't get a connection. Okay. So compulsory, the MAC address should be specified inside your router. This is called a MAC binding. So when I'm trying to connect with this Wi-Fi router, so your password is also correct. The name and password is correct, but I'm not getting connectivity. So what I have to do? So I have to go to the service desk. First. I have to go to service desk person. I take the laptop and show them. So this is not a I am unable to get connected. Okay. So what the people do? So they will check it. So they will take my MAC address. They will add a MAC address to that router part. Okay. So they will release the blocking. Now I'm getting connection. Now I'm getting connection. So this is what? Who is the requirement? Who required support and who is supporting? Both are in a same organization. I need a support. I am unable to connect it to Wi-Fi, and I contact the service desk people. So they are supported me to get a connection. This is called a internal customers. Both users and service desk service providers, technicians, all are belongs to same organization only. So this is called a internal customers. Understand guys, internal customers. Next one is external customers. There is some organization, for example, our team is developing some application for them. For example, some web application kind of stuff we are developing. So we are developing application, web application kind of stuff. Okay, for this organization. So people are working with that application, this organization. For example, so this is the 70s. This is Latif Tech. I put my name for this organization, Latif Tech Solution something. Okay, so I am developing a software and they are using this software. So who is this person? Is also I'm a service provider and is a client. The customer. The name for a customer is client. Is the client getting a service from my organization? Okay. So they are using my application. I am the developer of application and maintaining the application. Now they got some issue or they got needed some changes. So this organization will contact the this related people, means the project related people, and ask for this is a issue I'm getting, or I am getting this kind of problem. Okay, or maybe this is a requirement for a changing. So obviously people will take care of the issues. Same thing, like it will create a ticket, it forward these issues. All life cycles are same. Only thing is the customer placement is different. It's a customer is located inside your organization. Is a customer is located in another organization, and it is a deal between one organization to another organization, not an individual person. It is a deal between one organization to another organization. That's why this organization is a customer. I'm the service provider, and this organization is customer, also called as a client. So this is called external customers. Okay, as I said, first example, like I'm not getting a service from internet. I'm not getting service from internet kind of stuff. Okay, internet service is not working. I am an individual person, right? I'm a individual person. So this individual person, not as an organization, it is an individual person. Take a service from an organization. Take a service from organization. For example, you take a AWS. AWS service provider can provide a service to the organizations and individual customers also, right? So for organization, any issues occur, they resolve the problems. For a single person, also they can handle. Or you are using internet. So you are an individual person. I am using Office 365. So this is from Office 365. Okay, so I will show you that. Yeah, see this? This is a Microsoft 365 or a Office 365 from Microsoft. But I didn't take it as a single user. As an individual user, I didn't take it. I have taken from my 70s, from the 70s only. You can see here it is file. Okay, so yeah, we can get something will be there. Somewhere my account related information will be there. Options, yeah, here it is. You can get it like this. This is my account. Okay, so I'm accessing this Excel sheet using Office 365 login, and of course that is provided from Microsoft to my organization. So here is a Microsoft organization providing Office 365 service. So service provider is Microsoft and the service is Office 365 to 70s. I'm using Office 365 because of my organization taken it. So he's a service provider and now we are a customers. Okay. So point is, guys, here it is. Understand internal customers and external customers, or external customer clients, or individual users like external customers with a public appearance. Actually, there is no public, only two are there, internal or external part only there. Okay, I added this one for our understanding because a lot of people do misconcept like service desk means immediately, sir, People will call me. Earlier days we have a call centers, tech support kind of stuff. So people will call and ask you like, I'm getting this problem, why I'm getting this problem kind of stuff. So that kind of calls you don't get. Your company is provide a service to a organization, so it is a client. Okay, to your organization provide a service to a another organization, that is called a client. Client get certain issues. So they raise the issue, the service desk we have to be take care of the issue. That is the main part of your organization. Main part. Okay. The remaining is of main part means our job part. Our work is to give a provide a support to the other organizations based on what service we are providing. If you are providing an application related or server related or maybe a cloud related, okay, so what kind of service you are working as a project you are working, and what kind of service it is providing. So based on your customer is getting that service, and if they are having an issue or requirement anything, they will contact you. Here is a simple case. Internal customers, both internal customers means the customer and service desk are a part of same organization only. Internal, this is service provider is Office 365, providing a Office 365 or a Microsoft 365 service, the software as a service, a cloud service too, or Savantis. I'm using that service because of I'm the part of Savantis. Okay, if I'm getting an issue, so then I have to contact Office 365. Okay, I'm an individual person. I'm using a service from a service provider, different type of service, like a internet services, like Airtel, Geo kind of stuff. I'm using Gmail. I'm using YouTube. I'm using AWS, Azure. These are all comes under. The last point here it is, guys, how to reach the service desk. There's a different ways. Last time, just before I told one example, right? 1 second. Guys, understand type of customers, internal, external, public.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. So you got an issue, but how to report it, or you want the information, how to get it. So you have to reach the customer care or service desk. Depends upon your okay. So like the way you will get it. Last time I said I got a problem with my laptop. In my laptop, I'm unable to connect to the Wi-Fi router in the 70s office, in the Hyderabad office. I went directly to the service desk people, asked for the issues. I told the issue and they try to set it. That is directly. You can go directly. Or maybe you will call to your supporting team, or maybe your internal or external can anything like you got a toll free numbers, right? We call we call kind of stuff. Yeah, we call and report this is an issue, and we'll send a mail. Last time I got a problem, that is my insurance problem is I got it right. So there is some changes requirement. The people who are calling every day to why I'm not renewing at all. Even I told there are not telling any solutions. Kind of stuff. Okay, I keep sending a mail because the toll free numbers is not a free. Its name is a toll free number or a customer care number. It is not a free. They will charge, and that to your mobile phone should be recharged with a normal amount, not with unlimited. Okay, so I keep sending a mails. So almost all it took a 1 week to clarify my issues. Then maximum 50% of issues resolved. That is enough. Not that is not more than that. We won't get it. Okay, and also certain applications. For example, I order something like a SSD from Amazon. Okay, order a SSD 240 GB SSD from Amazon. I got everything except that SSD and it is showing delivered. Then I went to the app and I given a complaint. They called me. They called me and asking what is an issue. Then I said this is the particular part showing delivered, not it is delivered. And they are maintaining a history. That is important, guys. History of the complaints. They told me call after 3 days. After 3 days, I called them. Then they see the whole history, and again they said, so if you whatever you want, like this is 3 days, it is not came to you. So give me a 3 days. Either we will return or we'll do it. So again 3 days it is taken. So I asked like that one. So why you are keep asking me to call me after 3 days? So completely we should understand where this package is went. It is really sent or receive or anywhere it is missed. If you want a delivery, we will make a delivery. Otherwise, we will do refund. Then we got this one. So that is like a apps. So then problem is resolved. So you can complain using apps, websites, service desk softwares are there, self-help portals are there, different service desk softwares are there like a service now, GLPA, Zoho, Zira, BMC Helix kind of stuff. And different monitoring tools wise also you will get a notify there is an issue. Guys, the service desk is not always about a customer. Service desk is also about a infrastructure management. Okay? So when you we are telling so about a service desk, single point of contact kind of stuff. But one important thing is about a service desk. You have an organization in that one. You have a servers, routers, switches, different type of routers also there, right? Different type of servers. Okay, switches. Okay, that storage devices and physical environment like a temperature and all. So we have to monitor. It's a monitoring system. So we have to monitor it. So like this, it is monitor this entire infrastructure. Monitor this infrastructure. So any changes are occur. For example, something a disk is failed or maybe a server is down. Immediately it will notify a system like a service desk system is there. It will notify here. It will automatically create a ticket and forward the team. So we can understand this is some issue is there. Immediately we can take care. Okay. So service desk is not about handling the customers. Also, it is there is a separate team to monitor your infrastructure. So when you are monitoring, there is an issue, then to contact the person who is able to resolve that one. So this service desk will help. Okay. So you no need to require a service desk person. Service desk software also do maximum work. Maximum work means the for all information feeding part. Okay, so that is enough now. Okay, guys. So here it is. Again, once again, just what is a service desk? Single point of contact. Okay, single point of contact. Okay, service desk is intended to provide a single point of contact to meet the communication needs of both user and IT services, IT employees. Just the full definition it is. Okay, otherwise it's single point of contact between user or a customer and a IT service IT employees. Service desk provide a initial support to the customer, understand customer related issues, customer requirements, provide a information to the customer and escalate the issues, manage the tickets, like create the ticket and create a ticket, raise the ticket, like escalating ticket is a rising ticket, means send it to a particular team or a particular person. Okay. Monitor the ticket status and close the ticket once issue is resolved. Satisfy both customer needs. So because you are understand the customer requirements. So the half of the problem we will understand. So it is very easy to resolve it. So that's it is satisfy both customers, guys. You know, most of the service providers, service providing is 100% good. No problem. No problem in the service. Continuous internet is coming. No problem. For example, same internet example, I'm getting internet continuously, no problem at all. Then no problem, right? But it is not true. Like it is continuously, really, you will get a service. Not like so continuously. So there is an interruption is occur. You are not getting internet, or maybe net is very slow. So you call to the service desk. You call to your customer care or service desk, and you got a proper response. Got a proper response. So hello sir, thank you for your calling. Okay, so you there started all bakwas and all that is also irritates. So point to point, what is your got a problem? So then notification of that problem, and when it will be resolved, what are the steps you need to take? Like what kind of guide the customer to resolve the problem, or maybe tell the customer to tell we will send a person to solve your problem. So that is the main important for a customer. If any issues occur, taken a okay, so the problem should be resolved immediately as soon as possible to satisfy both customer needs and IT provider objects. Of course, there is a terminologies also. What is the service provider? What is the customer? What is ticket? What is service desk? What is ticket? Compulsory knowing about what is ticket. Who is the customer? Type of customers. What is the where is the location of the customers? Okay. Internal, external customers. How to reach the service desk? Different ways depends upon the organization or a service provider. Different ways to reach the service desk. Yes, this is the terminologies to use in the service desk immediately, like service operations, event, alert, incident, workaround, problem, change, service request. Okay, these are the main terminologies. So this is I'm going to explain after the break. Okay. Someone is added, someone is gone. Who added, who gone?
Me, Sandeep Kumar.
Sandeep Kumar and Ishwar Shekawat. Both are king.
Yeah, sir. Sorry for that, sir. Late joining because sir, my Wi-Fi is disconnected.
And Vijay Mali. So it's look like a full attendance, but very less people. No problem, no problem. After break, compulsory return. Guys, come back at. There it is. Stop recording.